Hi friends, welcome back to another episode of Limitless Borders, a show that I created to highlight border crossing from one country to the next. Today's video we are crossing the border from Iran into Pakistan, and spoiler alert, I made it into Pakistan, but this journey is not over yet. This is going to be a very long video, but damn it, it is worth every single minute of it. Right now, there's one man here, Genghis Khan, believe it or not, that's his name, an emperor, protecting me. Show me the gun. Watch this, AK-47. I love it. Anyway, this is the video. This is where we started it, in Pakistan, but we're gonna go back to start it again from Iran. Enjoy the show, and man, you really want to watch the whole thing, because this journey is not over yet. It's not. I'm still going. Limitless Borders. This is what we do. Currently I am in Kerman, here in Iran. This is it. It's make it or break it. Some of you probably have watched the previous video where I was already in Bam, and Bam is actually after Kerman. But in this journey I had to do some sacrifices, and I decided to come backwards all the way to Kerman and grab a bus from here all the way to where the journey is gonna take us. Stay tuned, stick around. This is going to be one hell of a long journey, and this is going to be a beautiful transitioning from one country to the next. I hope so. Right, made it to Zahedan. Zahedan is a city located in the Balochistan region here in Iran. I'm still in Iran, by the way. And oh man, the bus ride was rough. It is about 5 o'clock in the morning right now. It arrives 2 hours before it was supposed to arrive, which is amazing, like not what I was thinking of. But this is what the bus station looks like. The buses are outside there, all this here. I'm inside the bus station. Over there is like the main area, but I'm staying here. There's a lot of taxis will take you directly to the border. The reason why I'm sitting here right now is I'm thinking this is completely unplanned unplanned trip, man. But yeah, it's I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, if you ever want to do this, this is probably the best destination to come. I didn't know about this, but the moment I jumped out of the bus, so many taxi drivers are shouting out places, and some people are coming to you, Taftan, Taftan, Taftan. Taftan is the border that I want to cross as well. So they will drive you all the way to the border from here. It is as easy as that. You will get to the border from here. That's it. But now I'm just like thinking, and I have a problem that I did not print my Pakistani visa. So I have it on mobile, but I don't have it on paper, and I know I need it to have on paper. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go inside one of those offices and try and ask them to print it for me and see what happens. If not, I have to make it a spontaneous, impulsive decision and probably just deal with it at immigration. But it's rough, like, you know, and I'm very tired. It's a long ride from Kerman to here. Let's see what happens. I am outside the bus station, still contemplating the idea whether to go or not. I tried to print the visa, but it didn't work out. It's too early anyway to try and find a printing place. Nothing is open, so I'm just gonna go to the border anyway and give it a try. I have it on digital on my mobile, but we'll see what happens. I got a taxi, I put my bag in, we're waiting for more people. It's a shared taxi, you can get it from here all the way to Taftan border, so it should be a smooth ride from here on. And when I arrive to the border, it should be daylight, so made it to the border here between Iran and Pakistan. But I'm not yet through any of the gates. I'm still technically still in Iran. I am still in Iran. And it's been a very long journey for me so far. And to arrive to this destination here, it's been a long way to go, really. And I'm exhausted. I'm very tired. So, the border is literally just there. It's probably about 100 meters away from exactly where I am walking to get there. And they have built this thing here. All this, they built it. You know, when you on the way, you ask yourself the question like why this is here, you know? And I'm a curious person and I really want to know. So I asked, do you want to be on video? No? It's okay. It's okay. So I asked, what is this place? And it's pretty much like people do a pilgrimage from Pakistan to Iran and vice versa, and they need a place to rest. So this place is basically a mosque here, toilets, and a place to rest. Here, let's go for a tour. So just to get like a bit closer look, all these here, you see it here, over there, over there, over there. All these things here are all like hallways. They're basically like for resting, and they gave me this section here. Now I'm not gonna go in because we have to take off our shoes, but you can see it from just the door. And this is it. That's my bag over there. And just a hallway where you can just lay down and rest. That's pretty much it. Very simple. You don't really need much. And if you are traveling for a very long time, which actually touched me when they said that to me, I actually teared up. True story. With the story that this is the way how they built this place for this reason. And I think it's fascinating. It's super. I cannot stress enough how clean the place is. Tidy, super friendly people around. Everybody is like welcoming, and of course because I'm a foreigner, they are even more like, you know, curious about me. Over here we have the toilets, and look at this. It's mint, like, you know. So obviously you got like the toilets here, and we got also all the sinks, and here they do like the wudu, which is like before prayers they wash up. But it doesn't end there, because they also have built full-on showers as well. Can take a shower here if we wanted. And you can see like it's super clean, very tidy, very friendly people. The moment I asked, like, can I use the camera? I said, yeah, make a film. It's okay, you know. And it's amazing. They're all nice here. And here's the kicker. This all is free of charge, and you can actually stay as long as you want. You can use the facilities. You can do whatever you want here, and that's it. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm definitely gonna take some rest. I have to take some rest. It is, what is it now? It's probably, what time is it now? Yeah, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's been a long journey so far. The video started, but before that I was already traveling as well. I think I'm gonna take a break maybe for like 2 hours or so, and definitely get something to eat. What I forgot to mention as well at the very beginning of the video, the problem with border crossing from Iran into Pakistan in this journey is I do not have an end goal. I don't have a destination in mind to arrive to, because I don't know what's happening in the other side, and I need to make, of course, a spontaneous decision on the spot, you know, once I arrive there, to decide what's gonna happen. What kind of transportations are there? Are there any transportations? What direction they're going? What time I'll be there? What is the next transportation? What the next bus? The next train? If there is any. That's why there's no end goal. All I know that I have to hit north. North is my direction. Around the capital, Islamabad, Peshawar, and this is where the journey is gonna take us. And this is what we were gonna be exploring there. That's it. Now I'm just gonna go and chill for 2 hours or so. Definitely grab something to eat. I haven't eaten for 2 days, and then we'll continue this journey together. So in the same center where I am, in the outside section, there is like a small restaurant here. And remember, now we are bordering Pakistan. This is very important. I wasn't gonna vlog this. This is what I'm eating. I'm very, very hungry. I haven't had food in a long time, really. It's been rough. This is what I'm eating. Like, it's just eggs with bread. And there's the gentleman here who has made it for me. This is the place. And you can see, like, through the window there are the trucks all the way, like, to the border. But he made me tea. And I've drank a lot of tea in this trip, and Iran is very famous for its tea, but the tea that he served me is a little bit different. This is it. It's tea with milk, and I'm aware that it's the way how they do it in Pakistan. Now remember, I'm still in Iran. When he gave me the tea, I said to him, like, it's like with milk. I was like, yeah, and I was like, is that like the Pakistani way, not the Iranian way? And he said, yeah, this is a Pakistani tea. We're still in Iran, by the way. I haven't even rested yet. I needed some food before I go for a nap. Oh, that tastes really good. Yeah. Zane. Amazing. I'm gonna finish this food and I'm gonna go for a rest, and then we're gonna continue the journey. All right, fresh and ready, leaving this beautiful place behind and walking up to the first checkpoint from the Iran side. But before I arrive there, I want to share that scene that I'm facing right now. It's incredible. All these here are fuel trucks heading over towards Pakistan. And this place here, what an amazing place. Great people. But for now, what I want to do is be careful with the camera. Of course, if it is your first time watching Limitless Borders, crossing borders can be daunting, and I don't know what's waiting for me on the other side. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't even know what's the final point in this journey, but soon I need to put the camera down and see how I can like document this trip. But now I'm fresh, I'm kind of ready, and let's see how the journey will unfold. Look at that scene from here. My God. Yeah, that's it. Let's head over, check it out, do it. Oh man, I'm nervous. I'm through now the first checkpoint here in Iran side. I haven't really reached to the border just yet. The border is quite a walk actually from the first checkpoint, and I'm just like going for it. It's quiet. There's not much really. It's incredible how like a fence divides a country. So there's a fence like on my left side here, walking, and just literally if you jump over that wall, you're in Pakistan pretty much. It's nuts, man. But this is as raw as it can get. Oh my God. Like, wow. Made it to the terminal. I'm just at the gate now and I'm walking through. I see like a big flag of Iran. Come on, let's go. I'm doing it. Right, made it across the border. I'm officially in Pakistan. My passport is stamped. Everything is perfect. Everything is smooth. Well, smooth is actually, I take that back. It's not smooth. Right now, I am at a police station here at the border, Taftan border. It's called Taftan police station, and this is pretty much going to be my room for the whole day, evening, and tomorrow morning we'll exit this region. Now I'm keeping my voice down because the police officers are just there, and camera and all that. I'm still testing with my mobile phone, taking videos, but it's just the way how it is here, you know. I have limitless borders. Wow. Never thought about this when I thought about the idea, you know, but my god, if I could just vlog the whole thing, it would be amazing story. There has been so many things happen at the border. I'll probably speak about them later on. They are very important to know, and I know a lot of people that crossing this border need to understand that. Just to sum it up, I am getting escorted out of this region from entering Iran into Pakistan. I will not be alone now for the rest of I don't know how long actually. They haven't told me anything. But yeah, right now this is like the guest room that I have that they gave me at the police station, and I'm gonna stay here now. I can't do anything. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. Yeah, it's pretty much like house arrest, right? But only like, yeah, tourist house arrest. We got a couch that you cannot use. These are my luggage, forget about it. This is going to be my sleeping area. Both couches are, you can't really sit on them. They're already broken. Curtains. As I mentioned earlier, this is the door, but this is my favorite part here. There is the toilet, by the way, but the toilet is absolutely it's censored. We cannot show that. That's not a good toilet, you know. But this is my favorite part. This closet here. I'm gonna move very, very slowly so you can pick up on some of the things that are written here. And they are all written by other travelers who has made this journey, who has stayed in this exact room. Other travelers wrote on that closet, and of course I'm gonna leave my name there too. I have to. Anyway, I really wanted to share only that time. The room is nothing special really, but it's not that bad, to be fair, because like I have slept in much worse places. But I gotta say, the Pakistani people, the experience entering the country has been absolutely incredible. They are so nice. They're so nice. From the moment I dealt with the first officer, or yeah, employee, until now, even with the police officers here, it's incredible. I asked them about, I have rial, Iranian rial. I want to get rid of it before I leave the border. So I asked him to go to like exchange, and I want food. So we took the car and we drove like 5 minutes to like Taftan town, and we went to like people at the street exchanging, and they know the officer, so there wasn't like much BS there, to be fair. They gave me alright rate, not so great, but not so bad either. With the Iranian rial, I didn't really care. I just wanted to get rid of it, and that's that. It's not much. We're talking about like $8 or something, you know. It's not much, but it's better to have like some local currency basically. Anyway, and I wanted food, so we bought some chicken biryani, and this is how it looks. There is the chicken biryani here, and there's like chicken chunks underneath here. Look, I'll try and like dig one up somewhere. Where are they, shy? Yeah, look, there it is. Oi, made a miss. It's alright. There it is. Chicken biryani, and oh, let's give it a taste test. Good bite of chicken. Oh man, this tastes actually really good. This is like the taste of Pakistan on a plate. Anyway, I'm gonna continue finish eating this, and I have a clue what's gonna happen next. I know, like, I have to chill here for the day anyway, and the night I'm gonna sleep here, and yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna add some things if I get the opportunity here, but we'll see. Nothing is in my control at the moment. Right, we're up. It's the morning now, and we're on the move soon. Yeah, it's going to be a long journey. I think we're going to Quetta, is the final destination of the Escort, at least. The border is probably like about 5 minutes away from here, this side there. And this is all the way now. We are going to drive this way. This is a petrol station, and this is our car here. We're refilling fuel as we speak. It is wild, needless to say. I'm vlogging with the camera. I'm holding it so they're not paranoid, and it's small, you know. We'll test it. I'm testing now. I'll see what happens. It's early in the morning now. Well, like 9 o'clock. So hopefully we make it to Quetta, and I hope I'll make a bus or a train and leave and go. Yeah, we're leaving. This is the car. It's a two-seater, but we are 3 people. Look at him with an AK. You can go. Okay. Okay. Off we go. So you just told me that we drive with this car like 120 kilometer to a station, and then another officers will switch. We'll switch car, we'll switch the officers, and we go to the next town, and then we switch another car and another officers, and eventually we get to Quetta. How long is the journey for? The whole journey, total, from here to Quetta, how long?
63.
600. Oh, 630 kilometers.
Yes.
Wow. Long way. Look at this for sceneries though. Over that side there, that's Afghanistan border. About 50 kilometers away from here, Afghanistan. And we are headed over to Quetta. So far so good. But it's so raw, like there is pretty much nothing here. Like it's all desert, sand, nothing. It's amazing. We're using the sirens to move out of the way. There's a truck in front of us. We want this one to move. Give us the space. Come here, come here. So we've made it to the first stop right now. This is the station, by the way. It is raw, but I want to take a picture with this man here, with his AK-47. You know, this is my guardian. You know, and look at the AK-47. It's amazing. I love it. Shukriya. Look at it closer. What a character. I love it. Smile. Smile. I love it. Right, we're here now. We just arrived actually literally just now, and it's super raw. Like it's a village in the middle of nowhere. Look at this scene. Oh my god. This is the station. And they call themselves Levis. You can see here It's written on the car. Khudafis. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you. Khudafis. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. So they drop me, they go back to Taftan, and we switch a different car. And we go. Right, so we are still in the same area, obviously. Just over there, they're taking like more information. And I was invited for tea by another Levis officer. And this is amazing, like the Pakistani tea is amazing. Oh man, it's incredible actually. It does look light, right? I mean, let's put it on the sun, right? Like this. But it tastes really good and it's sweet. I like it. Shukriya.
Thank you.
Oh, it's incredible. It's as I know I'm saying that a lot, but it's as raw as it can be. Like this is. Look here as well. All these cars wrecked. This is a good car. I hope we'll take. Are we taking this car?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. The other one was a mess. This one is better. Oh, it's a Hilux. Nice. Maybe I'll sit in the back this time. Oh, look at these seats. I love the design, like creative, you know? Amazing. Right, we'll hit the road in a bit. Right, we changed the car and we're on the way now. It's not the same car that I showed earlier, but it's much more comfortable, this one for sure. Let's go. Right, we are at a checkpoint here. This is how it looks here. And it's pretty much in the middle of nowhere. Really, nothing is here. There's nothing. It's an incredible journey so far. The experience has been unbelievable, and all the Levis drivers are, well, all the officers, they are amazing people, like, you know, and they're funny as well. You can have like a chat with them and laugh and joke, and they got me like a bag of crisps and a juice. That was nice. Didn't even ask for it. Not really asking for so much, only just like I need to get there, you know. I'd love to get a transport tonight to make it all the way to Islamabad and not stay the night in Quetta, but we'll see. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. Look at those trucks. It's incredible. So we made it to Dalbandin city, and unfortunately we're not gonna make it to Quetta today. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep another night in the station, but right now where we are is at a restaurant. I'm very hungry as well, very tired, exhausting. Yeah, and I haven't been to the station yet. We made a quick stop. I was gonna vlog it, but it's just a situation, like you need to analyze that as well. To exchange money in a pharmacy, actually it happens. And after that, when I like exchanged it, the guy was saying to me like 1 second, so he said the boy, and he came back with like juice, and he gave me like juice. He was like, welcome to Pakistan, basically. I really appreciated that a lot. It was nice from him. And right now we are on a rooftop in a restaurant. We ordered the food. We'll give the food a taste test, of course, and it's a beautiful scenery here, but I'm not gonna share that because he just told me, you heard him, he was just telling me that we can't. I will be like sitting here like that. That's the rooftop. This is our carpet here. We're sitting there. Yeah. Right. Let's eat. Right. Food is served. I was just about to start and then I remembered. This is it. This is chicken, sauce. Not sure what this is. This is the famous Pakistani bread, of course. They're very good with their bread. We got like vegetable, bottled water. And let's give it a taste test. I'm gonna dig in, like I'm seeing them eating like with their hands, so just the way how it is in Pakistan. I know that, I'm aware of it. And we take like a chicken like that, we take a bite of it, or just take like a piece like this, dip it in, like that. It's really good though. Wow. It's good, huh? Good. Yeah, it's really good. I'll do it like with the bread and the sauce, like this. Look. Oh man, it's amazing. I was playing with the AK-47 earlier, just while waiting for the food. It was fun. No bullets though, they took it out. Right, we're gonna finish this. We're gonna head over to the station. This is it, for today at least. Right, so just arrived to Dalbandin police station. It's the city and what I understood is like the capital of the province of Balochistan region here in Pakistan. And right now I'm in the police station. This is my room for the night. This is pretty much it. It's actually somebody's office. Later on they said they're gonna get me a blanket and a mattress, or just blankets really. There's no mattresses here, like last night. We couldn't make it to Quetta. Just the system is very slow process. You're constantly being asked with your passport and visa, and you're always waiting like for the next car, and then we go to refill fuel and we hit the road, and just too many checkpoints. The experience is incredible. Like, I'm not complaining. This experience, border crossing, is probably one of the one of those experiences that I'll never forget in my life. Anyway, right now I am in the police station as I mentioned, but the police station is very interesting. Over this side here, there is like it's a prison. It's basically a prison holding a lot of prisoners actually there. I met them. I spoke to them. There's nice officers as well. I've actually been here since the last shot. After we had food, we arrived here. I've been here talking to the guys for probably over an hour and a half or so. And that's it. Like, they're very nice. I'm gonna settle here for the evening, and yeah, tomorrow I really hope I'm gonna make it to Qatar, because I've kind of like had enough of it too as well at the same time, to be honest. You know, I mean, it's a great experience, but I do want to start my journey in Pakistan, you know. But the experience has been incredible, 100%. Like, this journey so far is a border crossing I'll never forget. Anyway, until tomorrow, I guess. It's the morning now, the next follow day, of course. I slept well. They gave me bedding. They gave me this here, and a sleeping bag, and also a blanket. I'm gonna leave it like this. And Escort should be arriving at any moment now. I'm still at the police station. When we arrived yesterday, I'm here all like the rest of the afternoon and evening and nighttime. Slept here. Now it's the morning. The Escort is coming, and hopefully today we'll make it to Qatar, and hopefully also I'll catch a bus or something to take me all the way to north. That's the idea. But I think this video is gonna end in Qatar. That's the mission. And I was told yesterday as well, the idea is when we arrive to Qatar, we have to get a document, you know, so we have to arrive to an office, get a document. It's an NOC, he said. He told me what's the what it stands for, but I can't remember. I'll probably mention it at the, you know, when we arrive there or later on during the video. But
yeah, that's the mission, is we need to get that document and I could be then free to travel Pakistan. You see, this is the prison over there. This is here is the prison over there. That's the police station. I'm making the shot very quick because I don't want anybody seeing with the camera yet. So yeah, that's the shot. Very quick. One of the prisoners actually saw me with the camera, so I don't want him to see me with the camera. Right, off to the road. Right, we are making another stop here. We're still on the road. That's my car. That's the station here. Look at this for a view though. It's amazing, like. It's so raw, there is absolutely nothing. Nothing. So we are gonna switch this car because every car, what happened is they're like responsible about the district. So they're basically going through one checkpoint to another. And switching cars, switching driver, switching also switching security as well, and we keep heading towards Quetta. That's it, really. Like, I mean, I know, like, I think the sceneries also, I want to comment about the sceneries as well. They're incredible. Like, it's desert and it just keep changing. Now we're getting some mountain lines, just like you can see behind me. But along the way, like, it's just like there is nothing. It's desert. It's raw. Like, I know I say this a lot, but it's just raw, you know. Now I'm seeing some greeneries, but throughout all, even yesterday, there was no greeneries. There's no trees, no grass, nothing. There's some here in this area, but usually there is not much. Now it's changing. Right now we're getting mountains as well along the way. It's incredible, you know, the experience. I'll talk a little bit about it when I get my freedom. At the moment I'm not free. I'm not free to go anywhere, to do anything. I ask him to go to toilet. Can I go to toilet? You know, I get permission for everything. I need my freedom back. Well, it's good, yeah. And this here is my protector. He's a badass. Brother, take a photo with me. I want a photo. He's my protector. All right, they're calling me. I have to go. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? You good?
How are you? I'm fine.
And you go?
No. I just go to this come, you go Quetta, me back.
I understand. Okay. Okay, I understand. No problem. Right, yeah, I'm gonna have to wait now for the next car to come and then we head over. Right, we are in the middle of nowhere. You can see my boys here, my protectors, you know. They actually told me video, no problem. But I'm gonna keep it in the car because outside is very hostile. At the moment there is a local roadblock here in the middle of nowhere. I don't know where we are. Have a look. I'm not sure.
Video.
Sure?
No, sure.
Open the window, no problem?
No problem.
He's saying open the window, no problem, but like, bro. Right, we're gonna make, cause one of them is the one who's like the leader, and everybody is listening to him. Have a look at this. Look at that. They put up like a fire in the middle of the road, and rocks and stones, and they're blocking both ways, all over here and over there. I don't want to make the shot too long. He almost caught me. The big boss. The boys here. My friends. Show the AK-47. The gun? What's this one? Oh, is this gun? Serious shit, I swear to God. One of the best, by far, border crossing I've ever done in my life. Oh my God. Anyway, let's see what happens now. I really want to make it to Quetta. Yeah.
My friend Ali Ahmad bhai. Oh yeah.
Oh, stop. Right, we managed to squeeze ourselves in and we are moving, and we have two more guys at the back. We need to pick them up as well. This was like really intense, man. It was really intense. And yeah, look at the traffic. And they're all, any car will arrive from there is gonna pull over behind this. They can't pass over. We went over the rocks, over the road, and then we found a way and we squeezed in. And those are the Levis as well here, a post. We're parking though. I really want to move, man. We go?
Take it. Take it. 1 minute.
1 minute is okay. 1 minute is okay. Look at the guys here. Those are the Levis all over. That's the station. They're sitting there. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Good? Levis? Okay. Yeah, alright. Let's see what happens now, and hopefully we'll be on the move soon. So we are having a car problem. This is the car. It's freaking beautiful though. Look at this for a view here. The emptiness. There's absolutely nothing. There's actually a village in the far distance there. There's a village, all these mountains, all the roads, all the Levis here. I think they're trying to pull up over some car, and luckily they pulled over. I think for this man here, they want to help him. But yeah, we're having like a car problem. I hope like it's sorted now. Maybe it's like they're also helping the guy. We took some pictures with the AK-47. I'll share some of them with you. The experience is incredible, but it's just too long and too slow, and bureaucracy is absolutely, yeah, here. But Assalamu alaikum. How are you, brothers? I'm very, very good. Assalamu alaikum. How are you, man? You have beautiful eyes, brother.
Full man.
Pakistan Zindabad.
Zindabad.
What a legend. That was a random meetup, by the way. You've seen it, like, it's one continuous shot. They just pulled over to pick up this man, and he's on his way. But look at this for, oh my god, the sceneries are incredible. Look at those mountains there. My Levis, all there. Look at that. Emptiness. There is nothing, not even a soul can survive in this climate. Anyway, hopefully we will be on the move shortly, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it to Quetta today. Oh my god, man. Yeah. We're switching transport. We're on a motorbike now. On a motorbike. It's a mad journey. I love it. There was a problem with the other car. Gonna give me a motorbike now. We're gonna head over to probably about 10 kilometers to the next station to get a car. This is an experience at itself. Now this gets interesting. Over there is an army base, a checkpoint. They're all soldiers, and the motorbike drove me all the way to them to drop me off, and now it's a police escort I'm having. Not a clue. I really hope they're gonna drop me all the way to Quetta. It's a really fun what's happening for me, and I really enjoy it. And by far one of the most incredible experience of crossing any border I've ever experienced in my life, 100%. But I'm kind of like getting, I've kind of had enough of it. I mean, I want my freedom and get what to do, you know. Here's my angel here, and this is the way how it looks at the back. But we do have like a nice view, you know. It's quite good. I love it. Good people, by the way, very good people. Everybody, soldiers, police, Levis, immigration officers. The whole experience is incredible. Right, we have switched another car. They sat me on the back. This is the second car I sit in the back. I don't mind. It's actually not bad. A bit noisy and bumpy. But yeah, it is what it is. I got my friend here. Another protector. Look at the AK-47 there. Class. Oh man, what a journey it has been. Oh my god. Crazy. Look at the views. Stunning. Right, I think there's a few more cars to switch by and then hopefully we'll make it to Quetta. I'm really fingering crossed with this one. Right, another station stop since the last one. Or the last drive, I should say. And yeah, they put me like in holding. I can't walk in the streets, I can't be outside now. Pretty much it. This is a friend here. That's my bag. This like behind here is the office. I love the flag of Pakistan, man. It's so beautiful. And this is where I am. That's pretty much it. 4 walls. Yeah. It's rough, man. But I keep pushing with them, like I keep saying like, come on, let's go. They asked me to sit down for tea and all this, and I appreciate that, but I really need to keep moving. It's very, very slow, like bureaucracy system, and also like the transport is never waiting for me. I have to wait for them. It's like they know I'm coming, you know, like why aren't you here already? This has been going on since yesterday, since I arrived. It's always like this, constantly. Anyway, hopefully in a few minutes we leave. I keep pushing with them, like I have to make it. They ask me to sit down, I say no, I'll stand. I gotta go, you know. But they're very nice. They're very, very hospitable, very nice. They want to invite you, give you things, you know. It's an incredible experience. But we gotta go. We gotta start the Pakistan journey. Alright, we're off, closer to the finish line by the second. Again, he just keeps going. This time it's actually a car, you know. It's a car. It's a, what is this, Yaris? Toyota Yaris, I think. I take it over. I like it, I don't mind. They were laughing at me when I said like, it's a really good car, you know. Let's go. I just want to keep going. Oh, stop. We are on the go, switch another car, and we are still to Quetta. This car though, the brand on it, like with the writing, I'm gonna try and take a picture when we arrive as well. That was very quick, like switching cars. But this is a CTU, a counter-terrorist unit. This car, man, this journey. ATF? ATF. What's ATF stands for? Anti-terrorist. Anti-terrorist unit. Yeah, I read it wrong. I met a guy actually in the police station who was a CTU, a counter-terrorist unit. This is an ATF, anti-terrorist unit. This journey keeps going. It's incredible. Anyway. We're on the way, we're still moving, but I'm just like, the experience is incredible. You've got to see the views also on the way, because it is unbelievable. The Balochistan region is incredible. Have a look. How beautiful this is. So raw. My God. There is nothing, not a soul. Incredible.
That's the car I was in. Anti-terrorist unit force. Amazing. This is the station here. We're going. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Whoa, 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 whoa. The bag, the bag. Jankiz Khan. Khudafez. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? You good? Yeah? Are we ready to go?
Yes.
Let's go.
5 minutes wait.
5 minutes wait. Everybody says 5 minutes. Khudafez. Khudafez. Shukriya. Another stop, another 5 minutes wait, and we are gonna hop on this car. Here we go. Look at that. What a beast though. Like, I mean, to be fair, they make a really good job out of it. I think I'll be sitting in the front this time, maybe. I don't really mind. Look at the station here. This station is nice. Nice station. What a beauty. These are actually stones. Oh no, it's just a cover actually. They're tiles. Very nice. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. I'm very good. How are you? He's a shy man. He's a very shy man. Huh? I saw him taking off the hat, like looking good, you know. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? You good? Assalamu alaikum. How are you? The experience is unbelievable. These are the Levis here, protectors of the whole region, the escorts for all travelers as well. Thank you very much. Shukriya. Right, we're gonna hit the road in a moment and off we go. Oh man, it's been a long journey. We're off on a motorbike now! Right, we made it! We switched from a motorbike to a car. It's very dusty now. And I'm with my man here. We're together. He's got the AK-47 as well. I'm not sure what the sound is like, but my God, what a journey it has been. We're almost to Quetta. We're almost there. Yes. Khudafez. Right, we made it to Quetta city, and we're just on the edge. The Levis has no business in the city, therefore I'm waiting for a police car to escort me all the way to the office to sign the paper and officially be free to start my journey in Pakistan. But these guys are amazing actually. All the Levis, all the police, all the army, everybody are amazing. What a trip, what a journey it has been. I'm not ending it here, by the way. We're still going. Until I sign that paper and get my freedom, I'm not ending this video. Anyway, I have to wait for another 5 minutes and then we head over. This? We go?
Come.
Ah, okay. Okay. Khudafez. No, I sit here, it's okay. Here? Assalamu alaikum. All right. We got an escort police.
Yes, yes.
Motorbike. The guys are coming with us. They'll be driving in the back. This is the first time ever I'm jumping into a car like this now. It's been all different kind of things, man. I forgot. Motorbike included, as you saw. Yeah. Well, finally, man, I'm so happy to arrive to the city. And finger crossed, I'm actually gonna make it to a bus station where there is a bus will take me all the way to Islamabad, but it's a long journey to Islamabad as well. It's probably about like 20 hours or so, but I will end it here. I will end this video here because this is Limitless Borders and this is the border crossing that we have all experienced. So until we get to the office, then we'll put an end to it. I'm in Pakistan! I'm in Pakistan! Yeah. How are you?
Come along.
I come alone, yeah.
Saman Maman.
Huh?
Saman, tell for English.
Oh, no, that.
Let's see, come.
Here is your.
That's my luggage.
Video display, I think.
Yeah, I like, man, I like your style, bro. We gotta take a picture together.
Thanks a lot, brother.
It's amazing.
Thanks a lot.
You two, we have to stand and take a picture together. Where is the car?
Come from my bike.
On the bike?
You're sitting in this bike.
Okay.
There's,
One
put
bike
your bike.
is Saman in bike.
Okay.
Bike is from Balbu. Bike is from Balbu.
Now where are you going?
Quetta, no? It's the finest force on the planet, I must say. Incredible. I think we're gonna make it to the office on a motorbike. Are we?
What?
Motorbike?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Motorbike. You enjoy my motorbike.
Let's do it. I love everything, man.
Next start come you and you give the car.
Okay. So next stop is the car.
Next stop-
They will give you a car. Okay. I go with you? We're going off full on tactical. Okay, no problem. Don't worry, it's okay. I got a cover. Give me your AK-47. I'll look after him. It's okay.
You will come. This is their seat.
No, it's okay here. It's okay. It's okay.
No.
It's okay. It's okay. Let's go. Come on.
You can go.
Don't forget my bag, please. You get faster? You come faster. Don't forget my bag, please.
This is video.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about your bag.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah
Very
Hafiz.
big video, I think.
What?
America.
Yes, yes,
Like
yes.
how I think,
Very. Yes, yes. You understand?
Sahi sangatak.
3 days video. 3 days.
3 days video.
Yes.
Yarda sangat.
You're my guest, my brother.
What a legends, man. The Pakistanis are incredible.
Pakistan is
Pakistan Zindabad.
good.
Amazing. Off we go. We're off into the next. We're gonna pull down by the police, right?
Yes.
We get a police first. I think this is it. After this is it. Police car will take us all the way to the city then. Look at the views on the way. Oh my God. Raw beauty of Balochistan region. It's incredible. So what happened now, as I said earlier, just before the tolls, that was like the police, you can say a region, or not region, like all that district is run by the police. The Levis has no business in it anymore. So what happened is, like, the police drove me to another police section, which is these guys here. They're the guy who picked me up on the motorbike, and we switch. Now we stopped here in the middle of, pretty much in the middle of nowhere, you know? It's awesome. And he's smiling, by the way. The other motorbike that was behind us got a flat tire, unlucky. So we're just waiting for another Escort to come in, because there has to be always like a driver technically and a guy with an AK-47. And what happened is, like, he actually got everything. He's police now. He's not Levis. Look at the way how he looks, man. Full on tactical, ready for anything.
Thank you, brother.
You look good, bro.
No, thank you. You are also smart.
Uh-huh.
You are also smart, looking beautiful.
No, I'm very dirty. I haven't showered for over 3 days. It's true story. I haven't showered in 3 days, maybe more. I can't even remember anymore. What a journey it has been. Oh my God. We're almost to the finish line. We're gonna wait for the motorbike to arrive, and then we're gonna arrive finally to the office, sign the paper, and get my freedom back. I need my freedom. And hopefully catch a bus as well, all the way to Islamabad. I'm not really planning to stay the night here. I really don't want to. But look where I am now, actually. Why I don't show this? This is Limitless Borders. After all, this is what we do. We highlight everything. Have a look at this. Welcome to Pakistan, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, I feel like I'm closer and closer to enter this country. Look at that, man. Oh my God. On the way in this journey, there was a car split in half because it was overweight. Crazy, like. I took a picture of it as well. It's incredible. Anyway, let's go to the office. We're in Pakistan, ladies and gentlemen. Officially, well, not officially yet. I need to sign the paper yet. And then we will be free. Freedom! I want my freedom back. Levis! How are you, brother? Good? Right, the motorbike adventure, fun, all that good stuff has ended, unfortunately. It is sunset. I do believe, I think this is the final transport, and then we should be able to get our freedom. I keep saying that, but I don't know what's happening. That's why I just keep vlogging, you know? Right, I'm gonna stand here because of the light. So we didn't. I'm gonna have to sleep the night here in Quetta. Yeah. There's a police car, by the way. It's there, and yeah. I'll explain more of what happened and the reason why later on. But look at this now, this environment, and I'll explain what you're looking at right now as well. There's the police, there's my man, the protector. There's actually another guy inside. And we're ordering food here for me, because I haven't eaten all day, and we were sitting like doing nothing. And I was like, come on, let's go. And he said, we're waiting for somebody else. And I was like, but I'm hungry, like, you know, after they told me that I'm not leaving, I was like, okay, I give up. So yeah. I was like, I'm hungry, so we left our post and we're coming to get some food here. And every time this happens, every time, this happened all throughout the journey, but this is the first time I think I'm vlogging it. When I step out of the car, this security man here is always like eye out. Like he's always like eyeing everything around me. Now it's not really hostile or anything. This is the city now, it's fine. But over that region, every time I step out of the car, he jump out from the back and check me out, like, you know, keep an eye on me. Yeah, it's incredible. Like, the security level is incredible. I need food. I haven't eaten anything. I'll check into a hotel. I'll give an update of what happened. Right, I am in a hotel room here in Quetta, and the reason why it's like I'm still in house arrest. Basically what happened is right now the police dropped me at the hotel. It's not a hotel of choice. I did not have a choice to actually choose a hotel. They bring me over to the hotel. They say, this is your accommodation, go check in and pay, of course. And yeah, the reason why I cannot be free right now, I'm technically still in house arrest, you know, like the reception holds on to my passport and my visa. Like, you want to be smart about it and you want to escape at night and all this. You don't have your passport, so you're not going to be able to do that. The thing is, like, this is it, you know. The reason why they brought me in here is the office with the document that is no objection certificate in OC closed. They close at 4 o'clock. And that's one thing that I didn't know about. Nobody has told me anything about it, of course, and that's the reason why I'm staying the night here. It's literally done. Like, tomorrow morning the police will come back, pick me up, and we'll go to the office. It's literally signing the paper, and that's it. That is it. Like, how crazy is that? That is all you have to do. And I said to the police officer, why don't you have it in the police station? The police station doesn't close. And he said, that's the way how it is. It's crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, it's nuts.
Let's talk about like the at the immigration office. Walking into Iran immigration office, there was two entrances in the building. I just walked to the closest one, and there was like a desk and a guy there, and there was a sign that says tourist office, which is absolutely strange to have that on exit. Usually you have that on entrance, not on exit, you know. So the guy just looked at me straight away, and he was like, you know, passport. And I was like, tourist information, like, what do you need my passport for? But anyway, I just like obeyed, and I gave it to him. And he doesn't look much. The guy did not look like much. He's older kind of gentleman, but like he's not in uniform or anything. But he introduced himself to me, and I'm not gonna mention his name, but he said his name, and then he said, I am the king of this border. And I was like, all right, cool, you know, nice, I like that. You know, can you speed up the process? I didn't say that to him, but he actually did. He skipped every queue. He went through another person that was like probably his break, and he said, deal with this guy. They it's Iranians, you gotta stop that cheekiness. You gotta stop it. Like, please, you know, you're an amazing country. I love you. He basically just like went off to this guy, gave the passport and the visa, and I'm dealing with the guy, taking my fingerprints and all that. But he started writing questions on a piece of paper, random, okay, like name, passport, and all this. And in between, he put in like Insta, you know, as in like I'm not gonna see it, you know. And then email and all that, and then after I'm done with the fingerprints, he gave me this and he said, answer the questions. And I filled it out, and I was like, it's just a piece of white paper. I was like, you already have this information. And I write in like my name, I write in passport number, everything, and I skipped. I know what he did. Immediately I saw it. It's not even written Instagram. He wrote Insta. Like, wow, amazing. So I skipped that. I didn't fill it out, and I gave it back to him, and obviously he saw it. He never said anything about it, because like if he even says slightly anything to me about it, I'll be like, why do you need that? You know, like it makes no sense. So anyway, like the process went fine, and he like kept provoking me as like, are you from Pakistan? Are you from Pakistan? I was like, I'm not originally from Pakistan, all right? I'm Irish. I just wanted to end the whole, you know, process with Iran and exit. Took me to the immigration officer, gave my passport, gave my visa, looked at everything, stamped it, and then he was waiting for me on the, you know, after I passed the immigration, and he said, good luck, and it's nice to meet you. They were nice, but there's a lot of cheekiness happen between the Iranian government, and we all have seen that. Also, vlogging is incredible. The journey in my mind in the last 2 days, how I was thinking, like paranoia in my head, like I really wanted to document this journey. Like I wanted to show that Taftan border. I wanted to show that journey. I like, the story is incredible. By the way, I know how long is the video. It's quite long, but you're only seeing 5% of the journey. It is incredible journey. This is something any traveler wishes for, a new adventure. This is definitely it. It is by far one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had in my entire life. Pakistan, immigration office. Don't worry, Pakistan, I got your back. You did not fail me. It was an incredible experience. The moment I put my step into the immigration office and handed over my passport and I said hello, everything changed. The Pakistanis, especially at that borders, have a special treatment, I think, for foreigners because of my experience. I didn't know that, by the way. I'm inexperienced with this. Like, this is my first time doing it, obviously. The moment I give them this, they ask me like for the visa. I give them a copy of the visa. I know I mentioned before that I don't have a copy of it, so I gave them my phone, and I apologize. I was like, I was really like I wasn't even planning to come today to the border. A lot of issues with Iran, like getting a printer and all that. They said, don't worry, we'll print it for you. I was like, oh, cool. So yeah, I just like, the process was smooth. Everything was perfect from the first immigration officer that I have dealt with. From the moment I entered until now, has been incredible. Like, I don't like dealing with official people. I don't, because I know how you give people psychologically, you give them people some power, people use it. You know, that's what I don't like about it. And I've seen it. I've seen it everywhere, pretty much everywhere I've been. You know, the Georgian immigration office, through the Bulgarian immigration office. I've seen all that, you know, and that's why I don't like it. Armenian immigration office, Iranian immigration office, you sort of like provoking me and all this. They have the power. They like to play with it, you know. But the Pakistanis didn't. Not even a single soul in the whole journey. And let me tell you something. I have dealt with more than, I'm not exaggerating by the way, with more than 50 officials in Pakistan, from soldiers, armies, counter-terrorist, anti-terrorist unit, Levis, and I've dealt with all of them. Like, all of them were amazing. Like, the journey, I cannot believe this actually happened to me today, like in the last 2 days, or I should say 3 days, or I don't even know how many days now. I've been on the road, I'm lost in track, man. This is the best part about it, alright? Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have heard about the escort, but to be honest, I was not expecting that they are gonna escort me, alright? I thought it's like a choice kind of thing. By the way, FYI, before, if you're wondering, you don't have a choice. You will be escorted. As long as you're a foreigner, you're escorted, and you cannot say, I don't want it. It's not up to you. It doesn't matter how you're entering the country, walking, bicycle, motorbike, car, whatever you're doing, they will escort you within the region. It's no question about it, okay? I'll explain something very important. When I was with the first immigration officer, still I'm there in the Pakistani building, immigration office, I'm given my passport, visa, dealing with him and stamping my visa. You can have a laugh with them. They're not serious at all. You can joke with them. You can talk normal. They're just casual. They even don't dress like, you know, like, you don't even know that they are the immigration office. You know, I thought it was a reception. I thought it was like information office when I walked into them, you know, and they were like, yeah, we're immigration officers. And finally, when everything was finalized, they said to me, like, you can go now to the gate. And I was like, I have a question before I enter, you know, past the gate. I don't know what's waiting for me on the other side. So I asked him, like, about buses and trains options. And he said, no, you are gonna get an escort. And I was like, you mean transport? He said, no, escort. I said, no, but I'm asking about the transportation. Like, what are my options? He said, you don't have any. You're getting escorted by the police and the Levis. And I was like, oh, okay. So, like, he explained to me further. And then I went to the gate. And the moment I arrived to the gate, it's full of army, by the way. Full of army. Like, it's actually a scene of a war zone movie, you know? Everywhere, the whole border, wires, everything. I'll share some of the photos if I can. I arrived to the gate. And there was an army guy. He said something in Urdu to me, and I was like, bro, I don't understand you. What are you saying? Please speak to me in English. And he said, where are you from? Immediately he took a step forward, and he was like, where are you from? And I was like, Ireland. I said, come with me. There is no way to avoid it. You're not going to be able to avoid the escort. You have to go through the escort. You can't pass the gate. There's a soldier. He's going to check you. He's going to check the passport. He's going to talk to you. There's no avoiding it. So when he said to me, come over, he took me to a room where the major was sitting. Major is the highest rank at the border. Great guy. Oh man, amazing guy. The moment I entered, he was dealing with a local, finishing his paperwork, handed over to him, and he kicked everybody out of the room except the soldiers, of course, the army. And he said, sit, please sit. And I sat down. He said, do you want tea? And I was like, sure, okay, yeah. I mean, why not? Pakistani tea. Remember, Irani tea, Pakistani tea. That's limitless borders, right? I love it. Anyway, so the soldier handed me over a glass of tea, a cup of tea, and then he gave me like this sugar cane. I took a picture of it. Here, have a look while I'm talking. And it's incredible. I love it. And then everybody, like, you know, curious about the journey, how was Iran, everything. But bear in mind, I can tell tactical questions or not. They were just completely friendly and having a conversation. They don't even care tactical. The tactical should be immigration. I already have the stamp anyway. You know, I should be allowed entry regardless. You know, this is it. We're done. If it was another border, you'd be already inside the country, probably at a bus station or a train station, looking for a way out. You know, that's it. But because this is a sensitive border, they are providing escorts for foreigners. So I'm gonna skip a lot of things because it's really irrelevant, and just expect that your passport is gonna be handed over to more than 50 people throughout this journey. Even at the border, I think my passport and my visa was handed over to probably about 5 or 6 different people to write information on a piece of paper. It was like, this is something I really did not like. I'll be honest with it. But everything else in terms of human interaction, people, officers, not even one single soul looked at me. Even the people, the Pakistanis at the immigration office and at the gate, they knew I was a foreigner. They look at me and smile. Not even one single official officer gave me a dirty look. And believe me, I can tell. Nothing. Like, they're just so happy to see me. You know, it was like, wow, oh my God, it was so amazing, you know? It was an incredible experience. It's a really incredible experience. But anyway, the major dropped the news at me and he says, you're not going anywhere. The Levies are coming over to pick you up. And he explained to me, and you'll be staying the night at the border. I was like, oh man, I messed it up. And you know, pretty much the rest of the story, the whole vlog, I'm not going to talk about it. But what I messed up is this. So, a piece of information for those who are thinking about coming here. I took a rest in Iran side, remember? And that wasted like a couple of hours or so until I passed through as well. And there is, I didn't know about it, there is time difference between Iran and Pakistan. Believe it or not. There's actually 1.5 hours time difference. And that messed me up. When I was at the box speaking to the major and he says, you'll be sleeping the night here, I was like, why? It's 12 o'clock, we can move. He said, it's not 12. It's 12, like it was just past 12, and he said, it's not 12 something. It was like 2 o'clock Pakistani time. Literally, I walked, a border time difference is there too. Like, how crazy is that? By the way, that happened between Iran and Armenia, but I forgot to mention it. I think it was like half an hour differences as well, but I got caught up with a lot of different things at that border. But yeah, I had to sleep the night, and of course, you know the story. Right, finally what I can say is, because I know there are some people are looking for educational purposes, that's why you're watching the show as well. You're not just watching it for the entertainment. There's another thing as well in terms of like visa process. So when you want to apply for the visa, you can only apply for it online through the Pakistani website. You know, that's it. It's really straightforward and simple. I did it myself. There's no agency needed, and it was fine. The only thing I want to mention is very important, the letter of invitation. Now, I got a letter of invitation, by the way, and the way how I got it is of a friend who lives here, and sent me the letter. She like wrote it, sent it over to me. I have it, a copy, and I did actually send it through my visa application process, and it actually took me like 2 days to get approved, it was an incredible process, you know, fast process for Pakistan, to be fair. But I'm not sure if it's important or not. It's something that I'm really particular about, that would have they accepted my visa if I didn't have the letter of invitation? I'm not really sure. But also because I arrived to the immigration office and I fill out like a little form, and the guy asked me, like the immigration officer asked me, do you have a letter of invitation? And for a moment I completely forgot, but then I was like, yeah, I have one, you know. But I didn't see his reaction as in like it was a big deal, you know. And I thought if I had a letter of invitation, I wouldn't need the knock, the no objection certificate, which this is the reason why I'm here. So there isn't clarity about this by the government, unfortunately, online. But there are plenty of ways you can actually get the letter of invitation. If you don't have a friend, you can reach out to somebody in there or an agency, Or another tactics that other travelers do, you can like book a hotel room and ask them like, but you need to book like a proper hotel room, not a cheap hostel, 2-3 euros, you know, and ask them to write you a letter of invitation, and if they don't, you can just cancel the booking free of charge. It doesn't cost you anything. There's plenty of ways to do it. There are a lot of people who do the agency as well. And if you're lucky like me, you have a local friend here, then that's even nicer. And also, I am the first person to document this trip online. This documentary that you're looking at, this video that you have watched, does not exist anywhere online. Nobody has done it. There are a lot of people has crossed the border, but nobody has vlogged it. And wow, I've researched it. I couldn't find this type of vlog answering all those questions that people are traveling from east to west or west to east, and all that good stuff of Escort and the beautiful story that you get along with it. By the way, there's a lot of things that's happened I couldn't cover, but this is this journey, this is the story, this is Limitless Borders, this is what we do, this is the border, Taftan border, crossing it. So they came, the police this morning, and picked me up, and we went to the office, and it's just a boring office really. There's not much there. There's a few men. You give your passport and visa. He writes a document, and basically that's it. You sign, and that's pretty much it. Now, it depends on your destination where you're going after here. You're not allowed to stay here. I'm going to Islamabad, so the Islamabad bus is in the afternoon. Now it's like morning, it's like 10, 11 in the morning. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna stay with me the whole time, you know? Perfect. So what happened is now they're gonna have a transport with me, stay with me all the time. So I asked them, like, I want to do some things, like I gotta get money, I gotta get other things. I need to have things done, you know, and also the bus ticket, you pay for it. Like I will have to pay for it, but I don't have money, you know. So I need to do these things. So they're gonna help me do these things, and by the time, like, what's gonna happen, my expectation now, from my understanding, we'll continue documenting this because it's quite interesting, is the moment I enter the bus, for example, this is it. Like once I'm in the bus, that's it. I'm leaving. That's pretty much it. That's the end of the whole journey crossing this border. That's the way how it is. But I'm gonna document a few things, just like, I know it's a long video, but it's quite interesting to continue doing it. So now we are waiting for another transport. I think they're here. Assalamu alaikum. Right, we're off on a motorbike, I guess. Man, it's like, look at this. Look at this. Full-on tactical anti-terrorist force, no? Anti-terrorist force.
Escort. Legal escort.
Yeah. Incredible. Right now, they just told me I need another paper. They just don't know, like, you know, everybody says we're done and there's always something happening. So we're gonna go and get another paper. And I don't know what's next. I can't report. I can't. But this is awesome anyway. Pakistan at its finest with the security detail. It's incredible. Sitting in a restaurant now. There's a lot happened since we actually, the last shot, when we were waiting for other escort, and then we got another escort, and we continue switching. Finally, I got the bus ticket. Everything is fine. I didn't really shoot for this. But right now we are at a restaurant. The bus is actually at 7 o'clock in the evening, and right now is 1:30. So we have a lot of time to wait, but I cannot freely move. I have to be always with the police. It's actually an experience, and I'm not complaining. It's quite a good experience. This is where I am now. This is the restaurant here. So they have like seatings. This is the way how like the tables are. You sit on the ground and you order the food, and where the yellow is, I'll show you here. This is where like we're eating. You know, this is our food, and these are my protectors. Say hello, guys.
Hello.
It is an experience, and it's actually quite a good experience as well, because you are spending all your time with locals. Now I know they're police officers, but they're locals as well, and they know what to order. I never order any of this. I tell them like this is more or less what I want, and they bring it. And I want to dig in. I'm not gonna do a taste test because they already started and they're waiting for me. I want to dig in as well.
है ये बस जो है अब ये एयरपोर्ट चौक से निकलेगी वहाँ पहुँचाने जा रहे हैं और ये कम दिस कार दिस पुलिस कार इज
Okay, okay,
they
okay,
will
okay.
behind you
Okay, okay,
चलो
okay.
भाई ले जाओ okay
Okay, okay.
take care
Thank you very
nice
much.
to meet you
It's nice to meet you too.
take
Mustafa,
care nice to meet
nice
you
to meet you.
brother.
Nice to meet you, brother.
thank you
Yeah.
careful
Say salam Khudafiz to Abdullah.
Allah Hafiz
Okay. All right, we made it to finally the words that I've been waiting to say to Pakistan. This is it. They escorted me all the way to the bus, and I got the bus, and I am in the bus, and there's actually a police car behind us escorting us to a place, an area, and then that will be it. We'll drive back and we continue. That's it. I won't know how far they'll go. It's an incredible experience crossing the border, through the Taftan border, crossing from Iran to Pakistan. And what a journey it has been. It's incredible, like it's tiring, it's definitely exhausting. I have I'm gonna rest when I write this loud. By the way, this bus here is a business class bus. It's very expensive actually for the standard of Pakistan, but the standard is high as well. I'll show you you can see the seat like this. It's good. The journey is quite long as well. It's probably about like 14 or 15 hours or so. I don't know. But with that being said, I will put an end to this video. If you made it this far, thank you all for watching. Please do consider subscribing if you have not done so already. Give the video a thumbs up. Helps with the algorithms, and as always, see you next one.